Welcome to Board Gaming with Austin, solo board gaming. Today I am reviewing The Key Murder at Oakdale Club by Haba Games. This is a 1 to 4 player game for ages 8 to 99 years of age. I own another The Key game, the one at Sabotage at Lucky Llama Land. This is Murder at the Oakdale Club. The last one, when I reviewed that game, I actually did it with my significant other. This one I did all by myself. They play the exact same because of the way you play these games. So these games, the main way you play it is everyone actually does things simultaneously. You're getting cards from this pile here at the same time as someone else, so you guys are kind of competing against each other to solve the cases faster. That one was more family friendly. This one is probably more adult situated. It's about murdering. That one was about sabotaging. It's about Haba, which is more of a toy, kids toy company. So it was interesting to get into these games, see what they were like. I had about the same experience as a one player as when I played this with the two player, except you don't have the competition of who can get it done faster. But just like with the last game, I did say that this game was more of a, how do you put it, puzzle game rather than a mystery game. And you'll kind of get to see what I'm talking about here in a little. So this is going to be a review video talking about the components, talking about the directions quality, and the gameplay quality itself. I like to pull up the directions here and show you the actual components that you're going to be playing with in this game. You're going to be playing with a briefcase screen, which are these 4 pieces here, and it's actually pulled up right here. An investigator marker and investigator file. This is the file, and they give you 4 markers. This file, all these components are similar to the other game that you would play, but this is the file, and this the stuff on the inside actually changes a little, but the concept is about the same. Like this has a map on the back, just like the other one. This map changes because it actually shows you time between different locations using golf carts, and that's actually the point of the game. Is these 3 murderers, which all guaranteed murdered someone, murdered them at one of these 3 locations at the Oakdale Club right before a party. So they were taking advantage of everything being busy. And you need to find, in this game, who was responsible, what weapon did they use, where did they do it, and what cart did they get away in. They escaped in golf carts. But sorry, I digress. This is the rest of the stuff. These are all the cards that you're going to be using. It says shuffle the cards. You don't really need to shuffle the cards because it doesn't matter. You're just picking out the cards as you're going anyway, and you choose which card you want to play. The solution board is over there on the right. You actually leave that out of play because you don't want to give anyone any hints. And then you take one random key and put it in the center of this. The other game had a little mirror, an extra component. This one has just the key, not a key and a mirror that you put in the middle. And then to compare this to the last game that I played, this has 4 different solutions that you're solving, denoted by each line or each code that you need to figure out. The other one had just 3, so that does make this probably a little more tougher. Again, probably for older people. So I wanted to explain a couple of the cards. The quality of everything, the cards, the boards, the wooden keys over there, I would give everything a 4.5 for quality. These are the actual wooden painted keys. And there's 9 of them. But quality means nothing if the gameplay itself isn't fun. So that brings me into the cards. This game, I think I gave the last game a really good rating. Don't know what I gave this one. Sorry, I don't know what I gave that one. But this one is about the same, plays about the same. Again, it does have more things to solve, but I ran into an issue with these cards. So I want to explain these cards to you. These cards are going to be on the board. And the way you look at them and read them is depending on what key you choose. You chose a black key this game to play. What that means is you're solving the same exact mysteries, technically, but the answer is going to be different. So it's going to be a different person caused a different murder at a different location than the last time that you solved it. How you know what you're going to solve this time is the color of this key matches the color on the box of some of the cards. So if the color of your key isn't in the box in this spot here, then you're not going to use that card to solve your mystery. You still want to put all the cards out though, because if you grab that card mistakenly, even if you don't look at it, they say that you keep that card because it helps count points at the end of the game. Then you have different symbols. The numbers on the tops of the cards are how many points you get, negative points you get added to your score if you use that card. The higher the points, the more helpful it will be to your case, it says. The lower is the least helpful, but you can, add them up over time. And then the symbol picture on the top left of the card indicates what type of card it is. And I'll actually be able to explain that. It shows you in the directions. There's going to be lab cards and witness statements. Witness statements are these face cards right here in gray. And then there's going to be 4 different lab cards. And that's going to be a green face on the top. That's going to be an alibi card. Pretty much someone has an alibi connecting that person to a time or crime, or not tracing them to it. There's going to be a DNA card, which is there on the top. That's about a card about the perpetrator in the murder weapon that was potentially used. There's going to be a watch card, which is this one here. That's going to reference the time of the crime and potentially the crime scene. And then for this, there's that right there. That symbol means the license plate card. It means you're going to find out information about the vehicle or the crime scene. And then those are unique to this game, that symbol there. But one key does use the exact same symbols here, denoting the actual information that you're trying to solve the puzzle here. So this is a HABA symbol for perpetrator. This is a HABA symbol, one key symbol for weapons used. This is a HABA one key symbol for locations of the crime. And this is for unique in this situation for the type of vehicle used. So when you grab those, and then this number here indicates that that's going to help you with your third or second or first crime. So you're going to flip them over, and then you're going to try to read the cards. And the gameplay in total, I give it a 4 because it's not actually a mystery game. It's more of a puzzle game. So you're going to be looking at these, and here's a perfect example. I got this license plate card, and it says part of the license plate looks like this. And you have to try to figure out what those numbers match. And then there's a card that says the license plate, the first 3 numbers of the license plate added together minus the last number is a 1. That's a math question. That's a puzzle. This is an issue I ran into in this game. This card right here, and there's similar ones to it, but it says in the mirror at this location. In the mirror, you can see the number 2. I don't know if it's just me, but I couldn't, my significant other couldn't understand this. I can't understand this. I'm assuming it's when you're at, I don't know. I was thinking it's supposed to be about the license plate. So I was thinking you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing your license plate and it's a 2. So maybe it's a 5 backwards. I don't know. There's cards that are, a little confusing in this, and it doesn't help that it's a little more complex to solve, but it is a fun game. I do recommend it. Although it's not a mystery like they say, it is a puzzle game and it's fun. And they do have the ability to play 9 different times. You solve the same types of puzzles, but each have different answers, as many keys as you have. So then when you solve each one, you pass it on to the next person in the family so they can solve it on their own, or you all play together. The directions, I give a 3. The directions they do a really bad job with their explanations on how how you're supposed to interpret each of the cards. Like, how are you supposed to interpret this card? Are you looking in the mirror and you're seeing your license plate? Or you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing one of the golf courses? Well, that doesn't make sense, because are you over here and you're seeing that golf course? Or are you here and you're seeing the 2 in the back? And it's not even supposed to be about seeing the number, the whole number. It's supposed to be about seeing your license plate number. So the total score, I'd give this a 4. With those scores, it comes out to 3.8. So I would give it a 4, and I do recommend it. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.